Hello, this is Joyce, and I'm here with a project share. I have been kind of took a slight break from decluttering, although I did, just in passing, get rid of a couple things and move some stuff out. So I'm still working on that, but I needed to flex my creative mojo, because I've had some projects in my head and I needed to get them out. So let me show you what I use. I made an album. My daughter went to Jamaica a few weeks ago and she said, "Mama, I need an album for my pictures." So I used this Cosmopolitan kit. Love this paper, love the copper foiling on it. It has a map and just really cute papers. So I used that. Still got quite a bit. I ended up with 2 of those, so I'm down to the one with a lot of scraps. I used a couple of the gemstones from this Paper Studio pack. I used this Want to Scrap. I used the whole thing. It's all gone. I used the Heartfelt Creations Large Classic Petunia, and I didn't do all the scrunching and stuff, but I used that. I used both of the flowers. I used the stamp and I used my mold. So all of that can get put back up. And I used some of this Dewdrop Brilliance ink. And what else? That was it. And this is my album. I love the style of this album. It's the same style that I made for my son for Father's Day. But my daughter saw it and she really liked it. And I just got to add in some bling and stuff. And as you can see, I stamped the flower on a piece of the scrap paper that had the map on it. I stamped it on this piece. I saw Poet Spice. She did some flowers and she stamped on designer paper, and I thought, well, since I'm using mostly this, I wanted it to keep it in the colors. What better way? So I stamped both flowers onto a piece of that paper there. I didn't ink the edges because I just wanted to get all that gold bronzy coppery color through the flower, and I didn't want to add any green, so I did the leaf and the flower part in the same paper. That Wanna Scrap bling, that's all of that. My daughter, that's why I love making stuff for her, because I can bling it up. And then I used the word adventure. This die cut here is a Spellbinders die out of that copper paper from Gina K. So I had already cut that for another project and didn't use it. So I kind of keep scraps that I want to reuse on my desk. So I just layered that, and then I took another piece and I cut out, when I used this die cut from the paper Adventure. I feel like my daughter's always going on some travel adventures, so I thought that would be great for her title. And that's the album. So I'm going to take it out some so that I can open the album up all the way. Okay, so you probably can't see that really good, so there's that. But when you open it up, as you can see, I used that map part. I used it to mat the page down first, and then I did a open so I can add a couple to. I'm going to use my little printer to print her pictures, and so I'll be able to get a couple pictures on here. There are some stickers that go with that paper, so once I add the pictures in, I will use some of the stickers also. And then that's just the second page. So there's that. That's one side, and then pictures can go here, or she can use this page to journal. And this was just a die cut. I think this is a Spellbinders die also, and it was just on my desk, so being the right color, I just decided to go ahead and add it. Oh yeah, and I did use magnet inside so that it would stay closed. And then on the right side, the same thing, only opens up the different way. I kind of wanted the papers when it's open to all match, so all these are from the same sheet or the same piece of paper. I just really love this, and I kept it simple, no embellishments. Like I said, once I get her pictures in it, then, you know, because I can put pictures on here, I can put pictures on both pages, and then I have the waterfalls. So there are 5 flip ups, so that gives it 10 pages, so it'll hold quite a few pictures. She's got quite a few, so I can also put 2 on here and she can journal. And then got the flip up, do several there, and then there's that one, and then there's that, and then there. I mean, so it's gonna hold a lot. I really love this map in this copper, with all this copper on it. So the album is small. It has the sides here. I colored that with this ink because it was pink. I used pink paper as my base, and I was thinking to put paper here, and I thought, you know what, let me just ink it. And I love how it turned out. So you got that copper going on down the sides, and then when it closes back up, so even once the picture's in, it should close really well. And I may do a belly band, but you can see where I inked the sides, and I did both sides. And then the back has that brick design, and I did kind of ink around it a little bit. And look, I had a little overhang, so when I tried to cut it off after the fact, it kind of is crooked, but I don't even think she'll notice that. I won't tell her. So that is my project. I really love how this turned out, and if you could see the difference between, now this is the one that I made for my son. Same album, okay, it's the exact same design, it still has the same pages, but they're solely different. So I love it. So I need to get his pictures done. I can't find all the pictures I want to use for his. And the reason I had the idea to do this one was, this is a little project I made using like toilet tissue rolls. It's the same size, and my daughter saw this one. My granddaughter was supposed to have taken it with her, and she left it here, so I'm actually gonna put them both together. But that's where the idea, she saw those papers, and that's why I used those papers for her, for this album. But, you know, I may just add, she can put extras in here because my granddaughter left it, and she said, well, that's okay, Nana. So I may just give them both to my daughter when I get her pictures in. And then this will be like a brag book, and this will be the regular album. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will be back because my next project is going to be using something different. I found this paper bag. I love this paper. It is so thick. And it's a wine size bag. And I am going to use this bag to make some cards. And I think they're going to be Christmas cards, I think. But the paper is so thick. But I saw it and I thought, you know what? I'm going to do something out of that. And that's what I think I'm going to do. So, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And leave me a comment. I love hearing your comments. Bye, everybody.